What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Minute Channel. So today I have kind of a discussion video regarding movies and video games because they don't have the best relationships. Now, I did a while ago a discussion video regarding anime and book adaptation movies into the big screen, and I wanted to do a little bit of the same thing or similar thing but with video games. And I think it's a little bit different because video games is an art form that has a medium. It's almost like a movie that you can play. That's how I think of video games. So some kind of a TV show or a movie that actually gets to be interacted with, and I think that's one of the biggest things about it. So why am I talking about this? So we had the Sonic trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog the movie, and it looks horrifying in many different levels. The CGI looks all over the place, characters don't look good, and overall it's not good. So now that we put it out of the way, movies based on video games have been coming out for about 2 decades maybe. We have had a Super Mario movie, we had Doom, we had more recently things like Assassin's Creed, and so many video games have been adapted to the movie medium, and for the majority of the time it has not worked out. It doesn't work out with some things like books, it doesn't work out with something like anime or cartoon show, but something is happening that I think that is more kind of clear on the aspect that it's other mediums. And I feel like the reason why video game movies is not successful is not necessarily that there is no market or demand for it, because I feel like there is a huge demand for it. When we heard about that Monster Hunter movie that they're doing, people were excited for it. I remember whenever they announced the Resident Evil movies, people were like hyped for that because Resident Evil is a big franchise and people were expecting to see something good. Was it good? Not really. But the demand was there and people were going to buy that. So why is it that this is happening? I honestly think that this is more like a cash grab kind of thing. They really don't care about the movie itself. They know they can get them. They make the money anyway because customers are gonna come up. Like I said, there's a demand for it. So if there's a demand or there's a poor supply that is very poorly made, people are still going to buy this, or people are still going to watch it because the demand is there. Even the quality is not going to improve until the customer or the demand changes. And I think that's I guess like the issue that I will say. I was reading through the comments on many different videos, live reaction videos on the Sonic the Hedgehog, the actual trailer, and a lot of the same comments I keep seeing is, I'm going to watch this either way because I'm curious. This looks horrifying and I'm oddly curious about it. Or things like, oh, Jim Carrey is in it, so I'm still gonna give it a try and see. If you see that the quality of the trailer is as terrible as it is, and you know the quality of the movie is not gonna be on par with something like, say, Marvel movies or some other things that you might be a fan of, then at that point you definitely shouldn't be buying the product. You shouldn't be going to watch the movie. Now, I'm not encouraging you to do that. What I'm trying to say is, I feel like the reason why these movies come out like that way that they do is because people will still go watch these movies. They know Sega and Universal Studios or Disney, whoever makes the movie based on a video game, is going to make a movie at the lowest possible cost to get some kind of profit, unless there's a big demand for high quality movies. I don't expect the industry to change anytime soon regarding video game movies. Not anytime soon. I really don't think so. Something needs to change. For example, if you really think about it, about a decade or two ago, when superhero movies were making the rounds, because superhero movies have been out for a long time, there were hits here and there, like the Spider-Man 1 and 2 movies, but there were a lot of misses, and we're talking about a heavy amount of misses before something did come out good. We had the trilogy of Batman, the Christopher Nolan Batman, and then we had the Spider-Man Sam Raimi movies. So we had some movies here and there that are good, but in majority, a good percentage of them, when it is something like Green Lantern, we had the X-Men movies, we had so many different the Batman movies before those. There are so many of these movies that frankly they were not good. They were fine, they were giving the product out there and people were buying the product, but nothing really come out. Even if you think about it, something like the first Iron Man movie, there was a demand for it, and Marvel or Disney at this point really saw that there was a demand for it based on the quality of the product. I'm not saying that all the Marvel movies are good, but I'm saying that a big majority of them are high quality movies that people can go and enjoy and have an experience that is beyond just a simple movie that doesn't work, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much my 2 cents on this. I just wanted to talk about this more than the actual Sonic movie. I saw the trailer. There's a million reaction videos already, so I figured instead of just reacting to the movie, I will talk about my thoughts on the movie industry when it comes to video games, and just what we need to do from here on, because I do think that there is a demand for it. People do want all of these movies or all of these games adapted to a movie. For example, I would like to see something like The Last of Us be adapted into a movie or a TV show. That would be really cool. Games like Bioshock will serve so well for a kind of a TV show, kind of stuff like that. So there is definitely something out there that people will like to watch and see based on a video game, because let's face it, not everybody likes to play video games, but a lot of people like to watch TV shows, and a lot of people like to watch movies because it's an easy to digest medium, which is different from video games. But yeah, that's pretty much my video here for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're new, liking and subscribing will be cool, but you don't have to. And yeah, I'll see you next time.